So, how many Australian Aboriginals are in this audience? Okay, how many ex-convicts, well, no, let me not ask that one. How many, I don't know, Filipinos are in the audience? Well, I think this next comedian will appeal to your ethnic tastes. Joe McCarr.
Get Joe! Get it, Joe!
Love from women. What, you guys don't get it? It's okay, I don't either. I had to go to the doctor last month. I hate going to the doctor. I get my shots and everything I need, and then they're always trying to sell me something I really don't need. He's trying to tell me I have amnesia. I'm like, listen, I don't have amnesia. I'm not going to buy whatever you're selling. Just leave me alone. I don't have amnesia. So, moving on, I do write a lot of comedy jokes, and the other day I was trying to think of a good Michael Jackson joke. I'm like, what's a good Michael Jackson joke? What's a good Michael Jackson joke? And then finally, the Michael Jackson joke grabbed me. I'm looking back at my old pictures on picture day, like, why are these all so bad? Like, I cannot smile. And then I realized, do you guys ever realize the complicated process we go through to take a picture day picture? So we walk in, right? This is the school. Photographer's over here. He's got like the typical fade haircut. He's got like big arms, this huge camera, like the size of his chest. I don't know what the camera's that big for, but and then he says, okay, you're gonna turn your legs this way. I'm like, okay. Turn your head. Now, sit up straight. Okay, it's a little weird. Now, turn your head about 45 degrees. I'm like, and this is how they want you to sit too. They're like, and he's like, okay, now after all this, smile. And I'm like, I look like the Nick Young meme. Like, to give you a good example, that's how all my picture day pictures come out. I'm like, this is the reason no one's picture day pictures ever come out good. So, I don't know if you can tell, I'm a communications major. And one thing we learn about a lot is advertising. And ads, it's true what they say, sex does sell. And ads, at this point, are just becoming way too sexual for no reason. Like, I saw this ad the other day, a real ad, I couldn't believe this. It's on organ donation. I'm like, okay, you don't see many organ donation ads, let's see what this is about. And it's just like this very attractive girl, like, lying, like, about to die in a hospital bed like this. And you can, like, see inside her organs. I'm like, that's nasty. And then I continue to read the ad, and it says, become an organ donor. It's the best chance you'll ever have to be inside of her. And I'm like, wait a minute. What an effective ad it was. I went right to the DMV and checked off that box, organ donor. I hate going to the doctor. They're always trying to tell me, like, I have amnesia, stuff like that. Always trying to sell me stuff I don't need. Like, let's get this clear, I don't have amnesia. The time came last month, I had to change my Go Portal password. This happens, like, I swear, they say it happens like once or twice a year. It's like every other week, let's be honest. So I'm trying to think, I'm like, okay, I can't use an old password. Password needs at least like one special character. All these dumb rules that they made for passwords. I'm like, what would be a good password? So, in case you need to know, my Go Portal password is now my birthday, since nobody could ever seem to remember my birthday. So, this next story is a true story. This happened last week. I'm not proud of this at all. This is why I need a girlfriend. I was going to Chili's last week. All of my roommates were busy, and all of my friends were away from their phones. As if anyone's away from their phones nowadays. So I'm going to Chili's, I'm like, I don't want to go alone, but there's a 3 for $10 deal, and you sure as hell know I'm going anyway. I get inside, I'm like really disappointed. I left my phone at home because it was charging, so I gotta like play this off. I'm like, I'm sitting alone, I look like a loner. People know I'm alone, and I don't have any friends. And I'm like, I walk inside, open the door. Very disappointedly, I walk to the person up front, I'm like, could I get a table or booth for one? There are open tables everywhere. The only place that empty is Toys R Us in the past like 30 days. But there are open tables everywhere. And they're like looking around like panicked, like, oh crap, what are we gonna do with this kid? Table for one? We haven't had one of these in like 9 years. What do we do? What do we do? But very calmly and collectively, she just goes to me. She's like, okay, we have a half booth for you. Is that okay? I'm like, I don't know what the hell a half booth is, but okay, if it gets me my food quicker. So I'm walking over, and they sit me down at this half booth. And it's exactly what it sounds like, right? So I'm sitting here in the booth all alone, and then across from me is a view of like 2 empty chairs. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This looks even worse than if I was sitting in an empty booth. And then the worst part was, my waitress comes over, I'm like, okay, let me just order my food, get this over with. My waitress comes over, she sees I'm sitting alone. She's like, would you like me to put in a drink order for you until your other person comes? I'm like, oh, why? Why? Sound like my roommate, that's what my roommate sounds like. That's you, Luke. And yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the 3 for $10, I wouldn't have gone to Chili's. Don't go to Chili's alone, people. Always go with someone. So, recently one of my friends came out as gay, and he seemed to think like, I was surprised. Like, there's 2 types of gay people. Gay people, yeah, you'll be surprised if they told you. And then gay people, you're like, no, I've known this before you did. Like, you were very clearly gay, sir. And then my friend tells me, he's like, Joe, I need to tell you something. I'm like, oh, what's up? And he's like, Joe, I need to tell you I'm gay. I'm like, I already knew this. He's like, don't you have any questions about me being gay? I'm like, yeah, where's that money you owe me? And when you go out with other guys, are you spending my money? You guys like impressions?
Yeah.
Well, I don't do any, unfortunately. So. No, I'm kidding. I'll do 2 impressions, so both cartoon characters. The first one is Cleveland Brown. Not the crappy NFL team, the cartoon character. You know, I gotta stop getting involved in PETA shenanigans. And the second one is Homer Simpson. Hey Marge, why are the pig stacks on the ceiling? I'm gonna go to a poo at the Quickie Mart and get a donut. Oh, people are always trying to make me do stuff I don't want to do. So, last month I had to go to the doctor. And they try to sell you stuff you don't even need. He's trying to tell me I have amnesia. Let's make one thing clear, I don't have amnesia. That's all from me, guys. If you enjoyed my set, my name is Joe McCarr. If you didn't enjoy my set, my name is Tommy Beelan. Tommy Beelan.